Hi everybody, I'm so excited. It's day one of our 28-day keto challenge, and I just want to go through a little checklist and make sure that you've done a lot of the things that you needed to do by now. One was to go shopping for all your foods and get a lot of stuff in that are on those lists that you maybe aren't used to buying. And then also food prepping. That's going to be a new word in your vocabulary. Each weekend or when you're off is a good time to food prep, to get at least like 3 days of foods available, ready to go. You don't have to do like for a full week. It's not going to be good, but 3 days. Also your water, get your water ready, purified water. You want to get your mindset ready because you have to be ready to do this. If you're not ready, you're going to cheat. And what you don't want to do in dieting is eat high fat and then cheat and eat high carb. Because if you do that, you're going to gain weight. You can't eat high fat with high carb. So if you're going to be eating high fat, you have to make sure that you're eating super low carb. Now, you might be thinking, well, I don't know how much to eat. Okay, I understand that question. So go to, I want you to get MyFitnessPal on your phone. If you have another food tracking app, fine. But I use MyFitnessPal, the cheap, free version, and basically, you're going to put in there the amount of calories that you eat per day, and then you're going to go to goals. And in goals, you're going to set your macros. That's another word that you're going to be using. Macros are your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. They're the three main things that you need to be focusing on when you're doing keto. We're going to talk about fiber, but not right now. So you're going to go put in your information, your number of calories, and then go to goals and choose your percentages of the macros. What I want you to shoot for is 5% net carbs. I'll tell you about that in a minute. 25% protein and 60% and 70% of fat. That sounds like a lot, but you're shooting for it. So we're just going to work towards that. Net carbs. Net carbs means carbs minus fiber. So what we're tracking is net carbs in keto, not total carbs. So if you're eating something that's very high fiber, and even though it has some carbs, those carbs might get canceled out by the fiber because you subtract them. Example, if something has 10 grams of carbs and it has 8 grams of fiber, all you need to worry about is those 2 grams of net carbs that are going towards your total net carbs. So when you put in your percentages, it's going to give you your grams. Everybody's different because all of our weights are different and our goals are different and our total calories are different. So put that in and then start putting in the foods that you eat. You can enter them or you can scan it. If it's like, say, a can of tuna, you can scan it, or you can you can also like make up foods. Like I drink a shake every day. So that is already all together as a food. And I just have to click that. And every day that goes in as my first meal at noon. So, for example, my particular day is I eat no more than 15 grams of net carbs. I eat no more than 75 grams of protein. And then I eat about 93 grams of fat. So sounds like a lot of fat, but fat burns fat. And that's what we're doing on keto. We're trying to get into ketosis. So if you have any questions about this, call me or text me or post below. I'm going to be talking about measuring our ketones later, and I'm going to be talking about fiber later. But for now, get yourself into an app. Put it in so you can start tracking. For the first 28 days, you should track, because after that, you can get a feel for what you're supposed to eat in a day, and that's going to be easier for you. But right now, we're tracking. Otherwise, we're not going to know how much to eat, and we're going to eat too much or too little. So let me know if you have any problem with this. Talk to you soon.